This is a public service announcement.
Brought to you by the Proper Rank Podcast.
We fucked up the audio recording on the first half of the episode. So if you're watching, the first half is going to be a bit mumbly.
Bad quality.
BQ. Bacterial quaginosis. But do you know what? We were just going to scrap it and miss a week, and then we thought, no, we will not do it. There'll be some sad music over this. And then it'll get back to the normal bit, and it'll sound lovely to end, so that'll be a nice finish.
It wasn't that much. Looking at it now, we've still got a lot of good quality audio podcast left.
So we're going to come at you in full colour.
We did a good intro, and it was funny for like 25 minutes, and then we mentioned accreditation and wristbands and men's dicks, and that's it. And now we're back on the ultimate Festival Annoyances.
Welcome to the Proper Rank Podcast, the podcast where
we rank things properly. I love how there's no set way that we do that.
we just mix it up every time.
One of us just stops and the other one just fills it in.
It's like when Bart Simpson's writing on their thing. Do you know the opening credits of The Simpsons? You go, well, there's going to be a little tidbit in there.
Hey.
I'm Brennan Reese.
And I'm Daniel James McLaughlin.
And this is Scruff the dog. If you're watching, if you're not watching, there's a dog here called Scruff.
Which you often misgender.
Me, I do, yeah.
No, the people.
Oh, Pete, yeah. She's got a vagina. And a bum and a mouth and eyes.
She's got a dog minge, mate.
DM me,
oh.
dog minge me.
Oh,
right. How are you?
All right, yeah.
We've not seen each other for a couple of days.
Well, what is it? Has it been like
Been a week now.
Longer than it normally is?
Yeah.
So it's like, and we've been busy, so we haven't been.
We've not been
as messagey.
Done out fun.
No.
Nothing.
Jen's not. No, it's Rudy's birthday this week, so got that.
What does he want?
We're going to Harry Potter World.
Ooh! Have you ever been?
No.
It's good. It's
Can't
dead
wait.
Good, actually. I've not been for 10 years, so it'll be 10 years good.
I'm going to get fucking wrecked on butterbeer.
It's me getting
slag.
Do you know what?
Imagine. They used to get on so well co-parenting until Danny got on the butterbeer, started fucking getting Larry.
Thrown out of Hogsmeade.
Kicked the dragon in the head.
Should have heard what he said about those people that work at the bank.
Yeah, shout out Bob Villain.
Well, that brings us perfectly on to this week's.
Very good at that.
Bob Villain, the villain. I saw Bob Villain once.
Did you?
Yeah, there was about 30 of us. I just wandered into a tent. There was about 30 of us, but he was still giving it.
Where is it? Where was it?
Latitude.
At a festival.
Festival. At the festival. This week, what we're doing is Ultimate Festival Annoyances.
Yeah.
Now, if you've never been to one, they're these big concerts
Yeah,
in
we
the
will have
field.
to stress it's traditional UK music festival.
Yeah, it's not like Lincoln Food Festival.
Yeah, or like the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
None of that. Or like the Literary Festival.
Right. Just back on that. Is it the Edinburgh Fringe Festival or the Edinburgh Festival Fringe?
I think it's the Edinburgh Festival Fringe.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because there's loads of festivals going on.
Yeah, and that's the Fringe.
And it's just meant to be on the outskirts.
The Fringe is taken over, isn't it?
It's like, do you know when people in the...
It's like
2006?
Yeah. It's like Melanie Griffith in Working Girl. What a film, by the way. Seen it?
No.
Oh.
Someone messaged or commented with me like, stop doing things about films. Brennan's not seen any of them.
Yeah, but we've got that guy that, like, we've got a Jeeves now. Have you noticed?
He's
Shout
so
out
good.
that guy. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember. He'll remember. He'll tell us the history of
There's
the
a
name.
D in it.
But
it's like DH something, but he does all the fact checking now.
he could be our DHL.
Oh,
He delivers
good.
the facts.
Yeah, but like a week later,
Yeah.
when we put it out, so it all works out. Like,
He's so good. And I know you'll be listening and watching.
we hope so.
We
Maybe
appreciate
he doesn't like the podcast. He just hates the fact that he just wants to correct
Hates the
people.
fact. Ooh. So yeah, this week we're doing Ultimate Festival Annoyances. Do you remember your first?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Like
First festival?
comparatively, yeah, I was I was in my 20s. Yeah.
What?
I wasn't like a go places child.
Yeah, but no one's got as a kid.
I didn't go on a plane until 2001, 2002.
Oh yeah.
2002.
Which one?
Went to New York.
That's a mad thing to go. Do you know what? I'm going to go and do that. It's like me going on the Smiler the day after it fucked.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mentioned this the other week when I was talking about seat 11A. It's probably the best time to go on it. It's not going to happen. Yeah, but it's not going to happen twice in 2 days.
I don't know.
Nah. If that is the case,
twice in 2 minutes.
That's just final. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, oh yeah, can you imagine being on that second one going, oh, that's just, oh, thank God for that. Let's just hit that.
Yeah.
We could have been alright.
Ow. You ever seen the Empire State Building? You're like, you can see it as close as ever. Horrible that.
Horrible.
I did my GCSE artwork on September the 11th.
Oh, did you?
As in on like.
Oh, I was going to say, like, that's weird that they had you, like, you've only been back a couple of days. Normally you're just writing your names on books and that.
I was only in year 9. I just got obsessed with it. I have newspaper clippings like I was in Children of Men. I was like, obsessed.
What was it? What did you do?
I did a painting in acrylic of a big eye. And then in the eye, the reflection of the eye, you could see a smoking building.
Oh,
people crying, yeah.
Well, they had to take them in. The one was the normal vaping building. The other one was the smoking building. Like, go on there if you need the fag.
Yeah. And then that's why they had so many different ones. They had 7 different World Trade Centers. There was one for smacking up. There was one for casual racism. And then there was one for work.
That'd have been full. That would have been
casualties. Next day, the 12th.
Oh. Yeah, everyone queuing up for it.
Yeah. I ain't got a pass for this one. So where was your first festival?
Leeds.
That's my first festival. But I was well in. I've been going a while by then.
Mine was like 06.
That might have been mine, you know.
Or 07.
Mine was, no, it wasn't. Mine was 03, 04. Wow. And I was 16 or 17. Because that's how age works.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And the line, do you know when you look back at lineups and you think, God, I wish I knew everyone was going to be big then. The only big band was Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
And everyone was like getting, like, they were on the main stage, but in the day, you couldn't even get close. We queued up for ages. And then there was a man who did the best and worst thing possible. He was basically making his way through the crowd and people were going,
what do you think the best and worst thing possible is?
This right now.
I think it's suck yourself off.
Yeah.
But come in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's the best and then the worst thing possible.
Is suck someone else off and don't swallow. I believe. There was a man who covered himself in shit. He was fully naked, maybe boxers, covered himself in shit, and then
I'm glad he had his boxers on.
Yeah, you don't want him to be a full monster. And then he wormed his way through the crowd. So everyone's going, ugh, ugh. So he stood front and centre with a horseshoe of space around him.
Bit around him.
Yeah. And he was just at the front being like,
that's not.
Now then, Marty Bum.
Smelly man. That's like.
You're covered in shit again, aren't you?
You smell like shit on the dance floor.
Well, you're not enjoying it fully, are you?
No,
if you put your own shit
on. Do you have a peg on his nose? You've actually done peg on the nose.
Yeah.
And then the next album is Boy with Peg on his nose.
He can't smell what I can. It's a bit whiffy. It's a bit iffy. Get yourself some jiffy. Give that boy a stiffy.
Got sacked from his job in the chippy. So can we do mine first? Because mine is very much before the festival, and I think it's not on the list, but I think we need to talk about it, because you'll agree that it's it might even make the rank.
Go on, you start then.
Old cunts whinging about the lineup as soon as it's announced.
That's the only reason Facebook exists now.
Oh, who are all these people? These are shit.
Doing a full Phil Walker.
When I went,
never heard of him.
I saw Louis Armstrong. He's been dead, mate, for years. Shut up.
I'm going watching Stevie Wonder tonight, and my mum went, "Oh, I saw him when I was 16."
Yeah, he didn't see you.
Yeah, it's the worst when it's just like, "Oh, these are shite."
Yeah.
They're shit. Well, don't go then.
Yeah,
Just
don't go. It's not for you.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's the thing, like with Brexit and all that stuff. Like, it's that thing where people equate better times to like things being shitter now. But in reality, Jeff, you were 19.
Yeah.
Things are better when you're 19. And come to Glastonbury this year. The Cortinas are on. They'll tell you that you're not 19 forever.
Pull yourself together.
Go for a pint with Trevor. That's what it should be.
Somewhere pants made out of leather.
You're not 19 forever. Go and play balls with Trevor. But stay off Facebook with your opinions.
I remember going to, a few years ago, to Hacienda Classical, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was mint, but there was loads of like 50-year-olds trying to make, like, you know, they've got a babysitter for 2 nights. And I remember they've all got their Adidas on and be like, "Fuck, you know."
The double bass is kicking in, Jeff.
I remember queuing up for the toilets and hearing a guy just say this, and it was such a dad line. He goes, we used to be buying lines, not fucking studying them. I was like, Jesus, you need to go home, mate.
That's so funny.
You need to go home.
Oh, no.
But I get it. I've been to festivals recently. I played Leeds a couple of years ago, and Leeds is the festival for me. Like that's the one that I associate with, like, being young.
Who was on that one?
Post Malone.
Who was on the comedy?
One.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Was that the one? Was I there?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Dom it on.
Yeah, Dom it was on.
Yeah, that was the year when I knew it was when you could hear the heartbreaker.
Oh,
it was grim.
I could have spoke to more people at the Papa Dom stand. Like there was no one in the tent.
There was no Papa Dom stand when I was going to festivals.
So
you could jump the fence. Oh, and ironically now you don't want people sneaking.
Yeah. Build a wall.
Yeah. Imagine if people went down to Glastonbury and threw stones at you.
So it was like people like Post Malone were on. I think the other headliner was another rap. It might have been like Machine Gun Kelly, and I was like, "This is shit for me."
Yeah.
But I didn't go.
And then to be fair,
it was just wasn't a lineup that I'd wanted to see.
Post Malone, me just for. I'm South Saying, I'm yeah. I just go and see White Iverson.
No, I don't. I'd want to see the one where it's like the one where I don't know him that know of his music that well, but you know the one from Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's great.
Do you know that is the most streamed song in the world now?
It's the most streamed song in my house 3 years ago.
There's nothing worse than when a kid gets old on Spotify. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah.
I love the Spider-Verse, mate. It's so good.
So yeah, I get it. Old people trying to relive their youth. And that's not as good.
If you don't know someone, like if you're allowed to think things shit, things are shit if you're aware of them. It's when people are going, "This is shit. Who are they?" And you're like, "Well, do you know what I mean?" Like,
just listen to it.
But also, you can't say the shit if you don't know who they are.
Yeah. I had it this weekend. I love the 1975. I love them.
So do I. Better time. You knew you lived next door to me.
You could leave your back door open.
I used to hate that when like old people would be like, "You could leave your door open." It's like, yeah, and Jack the Ripper would come in and kill you.
He'd leave all your stuff. But like people were moaning online, going, "974, they're shite. They need to be reported to the police for being shite."
Yeah.
There's never been more coverage of a festival in your life.
Was it shite? I heard it was shite.
I didn't. To be fair, I watched it yet. I'm going to sit down and watch it. I like him.
I didn't think that was shite. I prefer his dad's song in Phoenix Nights. So do I. Send the buggers back.
God, that's going to be taken out of context.
What, when you clip it up and just put that out?
Yeah. When I do the was it. So I'd say my thing, and maybe this might make me sound old, but I don't think I was ever one of those people. People that keep their festival wristbands on and they've got 17 of them, like an African woman's neck, like just long, or people that
you go to like Uganda, like a Ugandan village.
Yeah.
And the woman's just got like download 19 on the latitude.
Just loads of different ones. Rings of them. Because I'm just like, get over it. And I know why people kept them on because they go, if you leave this on for a year.
Yeah, you get free credit card next year.
Yeah,
You don't.
I
bullied that. I'm not a bully generally, but I did bully someone. Beat the Frog once I was MCing, and he had like 17 on.
No.
I got him on stage and I peer pressured everyone and he cut him off.
Did it? Good.
And at the end he was crying. At first he was like, and then I saw him at the end and he was gutted, he was crying.
But I don't know why you're keeping him on. Just to help people.
Right, and this is quite crass, but you can't keep them on if they're on like your wanking hand.
No, because they'd be full of muck.
It's gonna get something on there.
Especially on the tassels.
Yeah, them tassels. Imagine the piss and the jizz and the the blood and the beer.
Tell us about the next one.
Oh, man, do you know what? This is a bugbear of mine at festivals, right? I don't ever think festivals have got enough toilets.
Yeah. And I don't even think they should be called toilets. They should be called bogs.
Bogs.
Because they make it's not a toilet, is it?
But evidently what happens is that, especially now, so apparently at some festivals, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Well, it is in this case, but they were gender neutral toilets, which meant that there was no urinals. Which at festivals, you can go and just piss in the urinal. It's quicker.
Yeah.
So apparently there was no urinals at a festival, so everyone was in the same queue. For the portaloos.
What, the long drops?
The long drops. So it just took ages, and they changed it and added urinals in because it's just. But it's even when the people who can't be asked go in the urinals, that just piss up the walls.
Yeah.
I just see too many dicks at festivals. Like I see too many men just piss. It's like the races.
Too many men.
Yeah, just like with like, and I don't mind looking at a dick. I'll look at a dick if it's there, but I just don't want to see like piss dicks.
I don't want to see a dick in service.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it pissing or kissing.
No, you're right. Yeah.
If I saw what that's a dick.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see it.
Yeah, fucking working hard,
gozzing on the floor.
And occasionally you'll see a woman having a piss, and they're just like, it's like I don't need to see that.
I remember once walking past the Ginnell alleyway or whatever you call it.
Snicket.
That's what someone thought as he walked past the
Snicket. Better when it was called a marathon. All right, Jeff.
Snicket.
No.
But there's always someone with a dick out for a laugh as well.
Yeah.
There's a bit too much piss at a festival, and I get it because there's 100,000 pissers.
Yeah. Have you ever like got to camp and then you've gone, oh, if I camp near the back fence, then there'll be no one around me. I'll have a bit of space to myself. Yeah. But then
it's like having a gable end.
Yeah.
You're like one less neighbour.
Exactly. But then everyone just pisses up it. So you're basically camping in the urinal. It's horrible.
Pissing on your tent.
Oh,
stop pissing on my guide ropes. It's minging.
Is it guide ropes?
What would you call it?
I don't know. I always thought it was guy ropes for some reason, but guide ropes makes sense.
I think guide ropes makes more sense.
Yeah.
Although, have you ever seen a bird setting it up? Put in the comments, like, comment, subscribe. But I just
subscribe.
Well, there's too much piss.
Yeah.
Like people pissing in pint pots and lobbing them.
It's awful.
Minging. There's pissy hay bales, which one of my favourite drag queens. I just don't want to see the dicks.
Oh, mate.
What?
It's not recorded.
Oh my God, it sounds great.
Oh,
Doesn't it sound so lovely?
Good. Basically, what you don't know is hay fever in the first bit was making my voice sound a bit
further away.
Yeah, bit weird.
Like these weren't on.
Yeah,
make it sound like that. Yeah.
But it looks like they're on. So on the YouTube, we're still going to be talking in them.
And also, what it will make you appreciate is how much bloody work we do.
Yeah. Wait for that. When that comes,
you better give it. You better give it a free quid.
Better send it over.
So we're back with some nice audio and some more ultimate Festival Annoyances. A thing that I think this is a new thing is, do you know how they have like guests is a new thing? So it's like, we're going to bring someone out. Because like everything's been done. Do you know like things like setting guitars on fire and smashing shit up? I think
people are like watching the NFL, the Super Bowl and going, we could do that at Glasgow.
Yeah. And then just have 9 different people.
Yeah.
Like, sing your own songs.
Sing your own beats.
But the surprise thing at festivals really bothers me because do you know when they go, someone's going to do a secret set? And I think before social media, it used to be a secret set.
Right.
People would be running through the fields.
So it's not so much the secret sets per se.
I like a secret set.
Do you like per se?
Yeah.
Very posh. We call him Percy.
It's a restaurant in New York, Michelin star.
Is it?
Yeah.
I remember the only experience of a secret set I had, I missed it because it was pre-social media. It was at Leeds. I've got a hair there. It was at the oh my God. It was at the Leeds that I went to, and Kaiser Chiefs done a secret set.
Do you remember what they were called?
Hooks for hands. Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that.
Yeah.
I guess because it was exciting and everyone's going,
so you were at that one as well?
I was at that one.
Right.
Are you going, who's Hooks for Hands? Who's Hooks for Hands? This year.
And it was Abu Hamza. And he broke 74 guitar strings that day.
It was him and Peter Hook doing a joint set.
He put his hand in a drum and he just had the drum lifting it up.
But his triangle solo was sick.
Yeah, he just put it spinning it around like that.
I'd love a hook for a hand,
No,
mate.
you wouldn't.
You would?
No.
For a week?
No.
For a week?
Never.
Do you know how I'd wipe my ass?
Do you know what? I'd be mad.
I'd put a sponge on the end of the hook.
They nearly didn't get in with Hooks for Hands because all their accreditation wristbands just nearly came off.
Abu Hamza is like, no, I have been to Leeds 2006. Give us a free creator card. Actually, I'll just have the water. But this year at Glastonbury, there were 6 secret sets.
Pulp.
And they were all revealed beforehand.
Well, Pulp.
Pulp. Lewis Capaldi. Haim, I think, might have been one of them. Do you know when you go, ooh. Last year or the year before they had Foo Fighters, but just everyone knew. So you're like, well, this is no fun.
Yeah.
And I think bin them off.
Dave Grohl's wife revealed it.
Is someone getting the best of you? I love Dave Grohl, but that really made me not love him so much.
Yeah, that's like if like Fergie was a nonce or something, not from the Black Eyed Peas, like Sir Alex, like.
She's doing that cartwheel. Whoa! 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 Have you seen that video?
No.
What? Right. Pause it right now. Pause this episode right now. There's a bit where she's on like Good Morning America in Times Square, just doing a fucking song. And she's doing one-handed cartwheels and she's going, whoa!
Have you seen it when she sings the national anthem at the basketball?
So bad. Have you seen it where she pissed herself?
No.
She pissed
herself.
herself.
At a festival?
Yeah. Someone's looking at a dick. Whoa! 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 Fucking hell. We've done bogs, haven't we?
Not really. Well, we've done piss and bugs. Yeah, we have, yeah.
We've done piss and shit.
We've done bugs. Piss and bugs. Pissy bugs.
Come on then.
What?
What do you think? What do you think's next? What have you brought to the table?
Loads of stuff.
Well, then start at the top.
I can't remember. Wait there. I'm trying to think if there's anything other than, is there anything else about secret sets? Like, it doesn't happen anywhere else, the secret sets.
What, like, as in, like, you'd go and watch a play?
Yeah.
And then they bring out a character from another thing?
Yeah.
They just bring out fucking...
It is weird.
Othello in the middle of Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah.
He does a speech and then fucks off.
That'd be sick, though, that.
Yeah, you're like, ah.
No, but then it'd be like, sort of like Into the Woods, wouldn't it?
That's such a good reference.
Thanks, mate. Or like
the
Marvel.
Stephen Sondheim musical.
That's what they should do with the secret sets.
Go on.
So Samuel L. Jackson should come on at the end of the set before and like tease Pulp. So he should be on and like, you motherfucking ran a flat above the shop, motherfucker.
But for next year, or tease the lineup.
Tease the lineup. Oh, for next year.
A teasing of a lineup so sick.
That would be quality.
Do you know if he just came on, he said, Romeo said stay away from Juliet, and everyone's like, Swift.
Yeah.
Swifty.
Or he comes on like, and he's like, yeah, and it was all yellow, and all the gammas are like, fucking hate K-pop. I'm not going to watch K-pop.
I want to go to Glastonbury, UK. K-pop.
BT what?
BT, send them back. What about the White Eyed Peas?
The White-Eyed Peas. Where is the cake?
Where is my love? My love. Where is she?
The White-Eyed Peas is so funny.
People drilling, people crying.
William, he's just called. With the White-Eyed Peas, William Prince Will I Am. Boom, boom, pow, my mama's crashed her car.
I love the Black Eyed Peas, mate.
Oh, me too.
They're so sick.
Me too.
They're like so underrated.
Love them. What's your favourite song? Favourite Black Eyed Peas song?
I like it, but it's been tainted by the Frog and Bucket, where it's like, and the bass keeps running.
Let's get it started.
So, yeah.
Mine is la 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 la. Hey mama, it's that shit that make you go mama. Get over there and move your booty mama.
Those other two who remind me of the gangsters
Taboo
from The Simpsons.
and Apple the App.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys. They had such a cushy job. One had just body pop like he was in Raksu. Do you remember that one where they're like, he can't sing, but he will be at the back moonwalking?
Yeah.
He just had a TN cap on, just like, did it. Just pushing his head back and forth. Doing that.
The White Eyed Peas will be like doing the Charleston at the back.
They've been doing the Charleston.
Or just out of time.
Yeah. Mum bopping, step dig.
The Killers should be called the White Eyed Peas. What was I going to say? Oh, do you know what annoys me about festivals, actually? Ultimately, everything that happens, it's like a surprise. Like, you know, when it rains and they're like, oh, we haven't got enough straw.
Yeah.
Or like, why should there shouldn't be mud now?
It should just all be, like, for every eventuality.
Yeah. I bet now Evis is in a wheelchair, they'll have loads of, like, there won't be any more mud at Glastonbury.
I think there's a half pipe just going in. It just comes in, 900s. Sees above the crowd, watches Coldplay, fucks off.
But there should be those tracks. Like, they should track everything. There shouldn't be
What do you mean
mud.
Tracks?
Those plastic things that they put
Yeah.
down. And, like, it's just... There shouldn't be any... there should be people fucking doing luge down a hill.
Yeah, when it gets muddy, like last year at Download, so we saw each other, we were doing the gig, we were there on the Wednesday, and then we were like, see ya.
Yeah.
And then I saw the rain come down, and it looked like the fucking Battle of the Boyne.
Yeah. Which is in your diary if you don't know when that is.
It's the only battle I know.
Yeah, I don't know if it rained.
Apart from a lad my sister used to go out with called Battle. His mate was called Fed. They were just two big fat guys.
Battle Fed. It's like the LA war on drugs. Battle and Fed.
One was called Fed because he was well fed.
Oh,
And
I
then
thought
the
it was
other
like
one
called Federico or something.
Was this guy called Battle who still goes to Satan's Hollow, and he must be 60 now.
Wow.
And I remember going to a Chinese Oriental buffet.
His brother was called Les We Forget.
And afterwards we came out and they were just punching each other in the stomach to see whether they could make each other sick. Fed and Battle, not Fed and my sister.
Yeah.
Battle and my sister.
Oh,
I know.
awful. So yeah, the infrastructure, the fact that there's like never enough this or never enough that, and the people go, oh, it's cash only. It's 2025, but pay your tax, fam. Like just stuff like that. Oh, we only had 6 official hoodies. Like
Yeah.
You shouldn't sell out of anything. Like, it's just annoying. It really annoys me. Like, when you go to, like, oh, we've got no naan breads, but you can have it in a pitta. You're like, no.
I don't want it in a pitta.
No.
Have you got a toaster? I don't want it in a pitta then.
Yeah.
Dry pitta.
Oh, mate.
Dry. I'll tell you a good way of saving some money, though. If you ever go to a cash one, my friend Niall did this years ago. when I was still drinking. Me, Niall, and my
Rogers,
friend.
when he was at
Yeah,
headlining
yeah.
every festival.
And he's
between,
chick.
between the years of 2003 and 2014.
Do you want to know this about Niall Rogers? His guitar, that one guitar that he's written on, has grossed the most amount of money.
Oh, that's good.
Writing songs wise.
That's good.
Billions. Good on him. No, my friend Niall Phillips and my friend Ollie, we were at Latitude and we'd go to the bar and would order a pint and a Smirnoff Ice to make a turbo shandy.
Okay.
That's what would be on. And they'd bring them over and Niall would go, we're not paying for them. And they'd go, you have to. And he goes, you're going to finish your job in 2 days. So why not just let us have them for free? And it was like a Jedi mind trick. He just was like, shweb. And it worked every fucking time. No matter who you spot, he just goes, what are they going to do, fire you? Then you get to have the festival off. And they go like, oh yeah? Worked every time.
That's amazing.
It was so good. The only time I ever saw that, him try and scam a bar and it not work, he goes, can I have 20 pints? So they're bringing him over, and when they turn around, he's passing them back. When they turn around, he's passing them back. So he'll leave the last couple of pints and fuck off. One time, the security must have got onto it, and they're like, where you going, mate? You got to pay for them 20 pints.
Oh,
20 pints. It's probably had to get a new mortgage.
Like $5 a pint?
Probably.
Then.
I reckon more.
Oh, was it not? Okay.
Maybe $5.50.
Because the audio fucked up, and we love our fans and listeners. Let's do a quick...
Rankers.
A quick...
Rank stains.
Now.
What we calling them?
Rank stains.
Rank stains.
A quick rank now. Top 5 festivals that you've attended.
Okay.
Do yours and I'll do mine.
So, the year as well?
And you have to specify... No, doesn't have to
just
be a
best
year,
festivals.
Unless you know. And you have to specify whether you mean punter or act, and it can be a mix of both.
Okay. So I'm going to start off with number 5. I'm going to say Kendall Calling.
Right.
As an act.
Yeah.
And I was on just before Jason Manford, so
Lovely.
the tent was packed.
That's great. Is that 5?
That's number 5.
Right.
What's your number 5?
Probably Leeds as a punter.
Yeah.
My first Leeds.
2007,
yeah.
Okay. Second one. So number 4, I'm going to say it would be that Isle of Wight festival.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So as an act but / punter.
Yeah. In at 4 for me would be Latitude.
Yep.
Can't remember the year, but I was going as I wasn't on, but I was a comic, but I was going on so someone we know that takes photos.
Yeah.
I went with them. And I was just backstage, and it was when
all
I was
exciting.
brand new, and the people that were on were I met Stuart Lee and all.
Sick.
It was so good.
Because Latitude's the comedy festival, isn't it?
Yeah.
They also have a Waitrose on site and a fucking basket weaving tent. Anyway. Number 3, I'd say, is the first Leeds I went to.
Right.
Because the lineup was mint. It was people like the Foo Fighters were on. I'd never been to a festival like that. I was at college, so I had I had my EMA money. It was sick.
Nice. My next one is... I'm torn between 2. I'm going to go with Lost Village.
Oh, yeah.
The last 2 I've been on.
Not the first one.
No.
Danny roped me into going to Lost Village to do a set. And I
I don't think I roped you into that one. I think I
just wanted to do it. And there was 6 fucking bucket at Pillettes in there, and that was it.
Horrible. But now I think it's the best festival to do
I'm doing
comedy.
it this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Salmon boys.
Yeah. That's 3, I think.
My number 2 is Latitude. Maybe about 3 years ago, I was hosting the tent.
Yeah.
So it meant I kept going back on, and there's probably about 5,000 people in there. And I got to bring on really good people. And afterwards, people like Alan Davies came up and he was like, "You're really good."
Oh, that's great.
Get me on your fucking tour then.
Leeds 2010. I think it was 2010 or 11. I was on with mad people. I think Minchin was on again.
Yeah.
But I think the Lucas brothers were on.
Oh, they're sick.
But they also, I didn't know that they then wrote, I can't remember the film that they wrote.
They wrote,
it's
massive.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking,
banging film.
Yeah, and there was backstage, you could get a Sunday dinner In the
catering bit.
The catering is the best, and also it's not segregated like between different tents.
Yeah.
So all the tents, so the headliners of the actual festival. So you're having a Sunday dinner and like fucking M&M's over there and stuff.
I went to one of them. It might have been, I think it was Leeds, and I wasn't on the Sunday dinner bit, and the Foo Fighters were in the corner having a thing, and I wanted to go, I just couldn't, because I'm like, what am I going to say?
Well, I gripped like a hero of mine. Because the backstage hospitality disco and that is there as well. So I had a pint with Ryan Jarman from the Cribs.
That's so sick.
And I've got a photo of it as well. We'll swip it. It's the only time I've ever got a photo with anyone.
Is that the guy who went out with Kate Nash who had a bowl cut?
Yeah.
I'm seeing him in a few weeks.
Oh, really?
They're supporting the Maccabees. That's so sick.
We'll swip it, but yeah. So, yeah, that was my second.
My number one, I remember this so clearly. So this would have been 2010, I think. Ben Kassim.
Oh, right. I've never been.
And do you know when a group you go, like, we should do that? And everyone, like, there was like 30 of us. And we all flew over. People got in at different times. The lineup was so good. It was like Arcade Fire were on.
I thought he was going to say R. Kelly then.
R. Kelly was on. Talking about piss. R. Kelly was on.
Yeah, he was just at the back of the camping bit near the wall.
Put a ground sheet out. Don't know why. And then...
he was trying to get out the car park. Gonna get a toot toot. Gonna get a beep beep.
Stayed at the Holiday Inn. And it was mint, like the whole, it was a week, it was too hot, but I shit myself on one of the days. I had to shit in a Lidl bag.
Oh no.
Put my legs through the holes. I know. I did. Then tied it up, and then a few days later, these lads who were well annoying from Newcastle,
Which one?
What?
Which Newcastle?
The up one.
Right.
And I can never remember the Tyne one.
Yeah.
And
it's always the time when I just love saying it because
no one goes
pisses people off. No one goes underline, near leak. No one says it.
Like a taco.
Yeah.
Under lime.
Ooh.
And I threw the bag over near them, and a few days later when they were packing down, this lad was like, "Mate, what's in that one there?"
Oh.
They opened it up and it had been a baked shit.
Serves them right for being racist and doing Swahili
I know, right?
accents.
You're not on, mate.
Who was on?
The Streets. First time I'd ever seen 9 Inch Nails, and I'm not big into them, but the stage show was incredible. Arcade Fire. The festival opened, they opened the gates, and Paolo Nutini was playing as the gates opened and people were running. He's like, oh no.
Shit, I'm on stage in 5 minutes at the stand.
Oh no.
I don't know anything about him, but you know when you just sing songs the way that you sing songs?
Yeah.
So I always sing, I got food in my belly and a license for my telly and nothing gonna bring me doon. I always say
bring me doon.
Bring me doon.
And best of all. Your number one.
Number one is the one I mentioned before, Best of All, Outcast, So Sunny. Like even the ferry didn't feel like a chore. Like everything just worked out. It was great. It was really, it's still to this day, the nicest corn on the cob I've ever had. The corn on the cob stall at Best of All was just, it was like they literally only sold corn and you could have it with butter or garlic butter. And it was, I still think, I wonder where you are now. Like I still think about it.
I've got one for you then, seeing as though you're talking about, because corn on the cob is just good any time of day. Yeah. Bad food at festivals.
I think most of it's bad now. Like, I think it's bad in a different way now. When I started, like the first Leeds I went to, it was just like fair burgers and that. Like, it's just like hot dogs and fair burgers, chips and like.
Well, it was the same company that did it all.
Right.
One sign would just say chips.
Yes.
Another would be like pies.
Yeah. And then then there was like a sweet spot where you go to Latitude and they'd be like, this is the chicken restaurant that's in Soho. In London, I've now got, and that's why Lost Village is still good because it's still that.
Because I've got an issue with like big brands. Do you know when they have like Wagamama on site?
Like they had the Nando's.
I'm not here for that.
Yeah.
But I can deal with independents doing it, where you go, oh look, it's like Yard and Coop. You're like sick.
Yeah,
it's the hip hop chip shop.
Yeah, Piggy Smalls.
Piggy Smalls.
They're at every festival or
and
was.
Shell L Cool J, soft shell crab burger. Big shout out.
Oh, in the hip hop chip shop?
Yeah.
Right. Shut now, that, ain't it?
Has it?
The one in Ancoats has, yeah.
Lest we forget.
And lest we forget.
My dad worked there.
That was when he worked as a dementia nurse. Lest we forget. Yeah, so, but now I think it's shit places that have got onto the fact that where they give you the big sell.
Yeah.
They're like, this is traditional Greek souvlaki. And you're like, it's
not
dirty chicken
free.
kebab.
Yeah, it's like microwaved.
With 2 tomatoes on it. Yeah.
And it's like 15, 16,
Exactly.
maybe
That's the
17
thing now.
quid.
The price is bad.
What's the worst food at a fest? Like, for me, yellow chips. Yellower than that sign.
Yeah.
The yellowish chips. We are at Download. We walked around the whole thing. I think we just got.
We got an ice cream.
Is that all we got? Because we were like, it's shite.
Yeah, we couldn't get food, so we just had a Mr. Whippy. Oh no, we got chicken nuggets and they were actually all right.
All right, fair enough.
But they were that got them. That's how shit the food. I went there this year, did it this year, and went straight there and just got that. And it's annoying, like, because it's like first world problems, but because you greedy cunts, you feel like, well, I've got a free meal here, so I don't want to just waste. I don't want to give it to John Robertson, like, who is dead sound, by the way. He was just the first person that came into my head. But like, so yeah, you just feel like you need to eat something. But yeah, we walked around the whole thing and just got chicken nuggets and an ice cream. And also, this is you won't particularly know about this, but or maybe you do. But the food vouchers you get. One of the things that I would add if we were doing worse things about being a comedian at a festival, pricks that don't accept them.
Yeah, and they go, no, not ours.
We don't have them here. You're like, what?
Mate, I've just died to 17 people. Do you know another one that I like? The food vans there that I'm like minging.
Yeah.
The Yorkshire wraps.
I was just about to say.
Them peas. Them peas.
The Yorkshire wrap sounds terrible. We got cheese, internet, and we got a ripper.
Them peas. It's like the mash you get from school.
Yeah. Ice cream scoop mash.
Yeah. Click, 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 click. You might as well put an Arctic roll on it. It's fucking horrible.
The Arctic rolls are on the the other stage. What's the word? What am I looking for? The fake bands? What are they called? The
Tributes.
The tribute act stage. The Arctic rolls.
Because they've got a tribute Glastonbury, haven't they?
They've got them everywhere, haven't they?
So on the week of Glastonbury, I think they book the same acts but the tribute version.
That's so good.
And if they don't, I've just come up with a brilliant idea.
Yeah, edit it out.
And it's called like Fakenbury or something like that.
Yeah.
But that is Tribfest. Something like that.
Yeah, there is a Trib Fest. I don't know whether that's the same one.
But that's what you want to do on the weekend of Glastonbury.
People who can't afford, like, because it is dead.
Well, you just can't get the tickets.
Yeah, okay.
I think the people that get tickets are the same. Like you're in a syndicate. You're in the same loop because it's the same people
I feel like
every year.
no one goes to Glastonbury for the first time anymore.
No, you can't. I've never been.
I've never been.
And I want to go just once.
I want to do it once, but that's it. But even getting it booked is such a close shot. Maybe
because no one gives it up.
Try and get on next year. Maybe that's our thing.
Get a petition right to your local MP.
Yeah. Or just the Somerset and Frome or whatever it is. I don't know. It's just a guess. I don't even know whether that's close. Yeah, the food, you're right. Those, and like the pulled pork that they put in them Yorkie wraps. And it's not so much a wrap. Sometimes it's just like an open Yorkshire pudding.
Like a croque monsieur.
Yeah, and it's all just dumped in. And it's horrible.
Minging.
Oh.
Another thing that bothers me at festivals, and I like them. In fact, I think I love them. But is when people get a bit Bristol, when people get a bit bohemian about the whole thing.
Yeah, when there's like, I don't normally do this, but this is my festival personality.
Put your shoes on and get that steampunk top hat off.
Do you know when I see like dirty feet just walking round? And because like Little Boots, that's the Little Boots tribute act, Dirty Feet.
Dirty toes.
And I'm like, what? Do you know what you're walking in?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
The worst ones I see are the ones who either have brought a djembe African drum, or they're doing poi. Do you know when when they've got like they're not even doing fire poi, which has got danger. They've just got two dog toys at the end and like shwir.
They
just swinging them around their head and that.
And they stink, them people. I'm sorry.
Stop wafting it around. You're like a fan of BO, like whiff. That, or do you know the crystal ball when someone's got it on their hand and they're going shwerp.
I think that might be, and I know that's how like festivals probably started, but I think we don't need circus at festivals now.
Well, do you know when the first festival was? Have a guess. Music festival.
It's not Woodstock.
No, same year though. I thought maybe.
69.
Oh no, it was 2 years before that.
Right.
Was the first
65.
modern music festival. The first modern music festival was 67.
Right.
Which was like this pop festival.
Okay.
And it was before the acts had got big, but it was like The Who.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin.
Are you sure that's not Woodstock?
No, it was before that.
Right. They were all on as well, weren't they?
I think they only had 6 bands then.
Yeah.
But it was the first time that a band had ever smashed the set up.
Right.
So what the Who were on after Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
and what the Who used to do, Pete Townsend used to burn a hard drive and then burn his guitar.
Yeah.
So he'd set his guitar on fire.
I love his album. It was Research. That's my favourite album of his.
The Who? Never heard of him. What age? My generation, it's not, mate.
Yeah. He used to sing that Calvin Harris song, but in 1988.
I got sweets for you.
I got dogs for you if you were born in the iTales.
So their big finale is they set fire to the guitar.
Right.
Jimi Hendrix goes on, sets fire to his guitar, and they go,
Whoa.
the fuck are we going to do?
Shit.
So
It's like when I told there's a comedian who's got 2 bumholes.
Yeah.
And he turned up to a gig later.
Hey, I had a different. I know another comedian with 2 bumholes. It was a she.
Right. Well, there's a he one, and then he got on, and he was like, "Has anything happened?" I was like, "Yeah, there's a guy that's just been on. He's got 3 bumholes."
I bet both of his bumholes are doing this. But we're 2 T's. They didn't know what to do. And then they're on stage thinking, we haven't got an end. Like, they've done the bit. So they just start smashing the shit out of the stage. And
That seems so silly.
But the first ever music festival was like, I think it was 56 BC.
Right.
Before COVID. So
Yeah.
similar time actually. In like ancient Greece.
Right. Yeah.
And they turned it into like a battle of the bands.
Right.
So it's like a music competition who the emperor liked the best.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what they were coming on.
There's no emperors, by the way. It wasn't.
Pharaoh?
No.
God? King?
Probably
Just king?
Kings, probably.
Was there not senator? No.
It's Rome, isn't it?
I don't know. Was it a Caesar? What's that?
That's Rome.
Is that a king?
It's like a president.
Okay. So what
That's
did Greek
an
have?
empire, so it's an emperor, Caesar.
So an emperor. Yeah, that.
So who would have been on at that first festival?
Hooks for hands.
Yeah.
No hands.
Yeah.
Jizzy Rascal. Imagine if you're like at school talent show, you'd turn up and you're just like to this guy, and you're going, it's like actually modern day social media that, and he's going
Trying to think who would have been on. Like, I'm trying to
bonkers. He just does that. Bonkers.
Trying to think of Olive Oil Rodrigo. Another thing that annoys me is, and it's sort of linked in with those people, it's the festival fashion that people, it changes like every 3 years and everyone seems to wear the same stuff. Like at the minute, it seems to be just girls in like batty shorts with fishnets underneath.
Yeah.
And a bikini top.
And it feels a bit like, do you know when you get like a fresh bit of gammon? Do you know what the fishnet's like?
Talking about Jeff again.
Get off. But it's
netting on a joint.
Like they look like satsumas.
You have to cut it off.
Yeah.
It's like gauze. It's like medical gauze.
And then they have that pad, do you know, at the bottom of mints?
The old always.
Yeah.
When you get the joint of beef and it's got the little always on it. That's not.
Pete Townsend's like, I got hate for you.
Yeah. Jason Rouse is like, they taste delicious.
I love the food at festivals.
So, and the lads' uniform is like footy shorts or like
Yeah.
sports shorts, not like shorts like we've got on, with like a Paris Saint-Germain top, but only round the waist.
Bucket hat.
Bucket hat. Vape.
One of them bags, little bag,
little side
purse.
bag, vape, and Air Max 95s, like the 110s.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it's just disgusting.
I wonder if it's maybe that fashion was already there. Do you know when Dave brought that lad out the crowd?
It's that.
It's that fashion in it.
Yeah.
Because what was the fashion? I'm trying to think when we went. It would have been those thingy scarves. Those like, is it like a Palestine scarf?
Yeah, a kafir or whatever. Is it called that?
I think that's a lovely, delicious yogurt.
A kafir. I don't know what they're called, but
like
one
one of them wrap around.
On.
Yeah. It looks like a big chessboard.
Yeah.
So a tassely scarf.
Yeah.
Straightened hair,
Yeah.
which was an issue then. I queued up an hour and a half once for a GHD tent.
Wow.
I know. Trucker caps.
Yeah, or like a vest and the tightest jeans and Chelsea's.
Oh yeah, that was the T4.
But girls could wear wellies, but lads couldn't wear wellies. Lads had to wear Chelsea's.
Yeah, so you look like you just come out of a jousting event.
And if you were fat indie like me, it'd just be like
Indie?
Yeah, check shirt, jeans, and Converse.
Are you talking check shirt as in lumberjack shirt?
No, like a
Top Man Burton-y type.
Yeah,
Like a dress, like a going out shirt.
sort of, yeah. But instead of buttons, it had poppers.
Ooh. What would you wear now if you went? Well, I mean,
This.
yeah, I wouldn't get dressed. People get really dressed up. I like the mums when they go festivals.
Do you know what is mad though? When I go to download, I wear my Vans.
It's so funny when you see all the comedians, they pack away the paisley shirts and that, and they turn up and they're like, I've got a Primark Ramones top.
Yeah. How many jokes you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Yeah. Still doing them. So I've got like some Thrasher stuff that I purposely I don't wear
Skater
it.
stuff.
I don't wear it because I don't want to like look like I'm trying to like. I don't want to look like this Steve Buscemi meme.
You don't want to put your chair back to front as a supply teacher and go, you can call me Dan.
Well, yeah, you can call me Dan. What's your favourite Tupac album?
I think once I turned up to a festival, do you know one of them disabled biker gigs?
Yeah.
And I nearly went home because I turned up in my mum's lime green Fiat Panda.
Oh, I was there, I think.
And I had a denim jacket on, it was cropped.
I was there.
And I had a yellow t-shirt with dogs in cowboy hats. And
I was there.
I was like, I don't.
Those gigs were like they're great gigs to do if you've never done a festival to get you used to those sort of type gigs.
Yeah.
Jason Cook used to call it the festival for the bikers who fell off.
And the comedians who fell off.
I did a gig once and the headliner didn't turn up. I did a gig at one of those festivals and they were like, ring him. And I rang him and it just went, and I was like, I don't think he's coming. I think he's on holiday.
Spanish burp.
Yeah, and then the guy was like, oh no, I'm on a yacht. I'm not coming. And like everyone was like, fuck's sake. What? How can this guy get any worse? And Tom Binns didn't close. And it's still arguably the worst thing that Tom Binns has ever done.
That's mental.
Yeah.
They love a yacht though, don't they, them lot?
Yeah, he was on a yacht throwing his devices into the sea.
What island you going to, mate? Should we do a list?
yeah, let's do a list.
Trip. We're back.
We bike.
Me, Daniel, and the dog. Sounds like a new Kevin Hart film.
Yeah, or like a Charlie shit, like 2.5 Men.
Yeah, me, Daniel, and the dog. Or like an Australian radio show. It's
like,
me, Daniel, and the dog.
Dingo and the baby from Family Guy.
So we've got our top five ultimate festival annoyances. What's coming at number 5?
The corporatization of festivals.
The absolute corporatization.
Like, why is there a co-op at Download? It's the least rock and roll supermarket there is.
What would be the best one?
What, for Download?
Like the best sort of, I think like a Iceland. No, maybe that'd be all melted.
Farm foods.
Yeah.
At Download. Or like a Lidl so they can get like chainsaws at the middle aisle to like chop a goat.
Go get some tent pegs.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I forgot all that shit.
Yeah.
But I just hate, like, it's meant to be a weekend in a field. Why are we trying to make it like...
It is mad how they match it, because like you said, there's a Waitrose at Latitude. Like that is so and then there's a co-op at Download.
Have you seen what they've done?
Leeds will be a Nisa local or a vape shop.
It'd be a bargain booze. Have you seen what they're doing this weekend? Like, so with Oasis being on.
Oh, it's a real, like, Manchester now is more Scouse than Liverpool in the way that they're like
they've basically
their
turned theme
identity
parked
politics
it. Yeah.
It's just so mad.
Have you seen what they've done with the Aldi?
Yeah.
Aldi. They've changed it to ALDEH.
They've changed the name of fucking the third album to Worker Be Here Now.
But I'm with you on that. Number 5, corporatization. Number 4, and the thing about these people, it just really bothers me, and I just want to tell more people about how much they annoy me, and it's whingers.
Yeah.
Festival whingers.
Before and after.
Yeah. BL,
like, oh,
DL.
that was shit. Like, you weren't there. You watched it on iPlayer. You red buttoned it, you weapon.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing that I hate about festivals. Do you know when people go, we're gonna watch it and have a festival in our garden? You're not. You've bought some picky bits.
Yeah.
You bought some picky bits and you've got a towel. You fucking
You've got that
bastard.
thing that you had on your neck in Leeds 2007 and you just kept it and you put some sausage rolls on it, ironically.
Oh my God. I've just thought of one that, it might even...
Go on, I love it when this happens.
Just come in now. Flags.
Oh.
The flags.
No, but it's not just flags, it's the flag culture. It's the fact that people are like, ooh, what do you think the flags are going to be next year?
And you're like, no
I'll
one
tell you what, they're not going to be.
patting you down for flags.
Pat her down. You said it wrong. Yeah, they do that at United. You can't take like Glazer, anti-Glazer, they take them off you.
Can you not?
No.
Everything's matte.
It'll be like that. Yeah. Yeah, flag culture.
Because also, if you're near the back, which you might be, because most of the people are near the back,
Yeah.
you're watching it through flags.
Yeah. You're like, how was the festival? You're like, I don't know, but Purple Aki looks mad when he's 7 foot by 5 foot.
Because
He's how big he is anyway. He's massive. Saw him in Chester once.
Did you? Did you have to feel your muscles?
That's why I stay not muscly.
It's old.
Yeah, stay safe. Stay thin and safe.
The Aki tent, the Aki stage. Telescopic poles as well. Like, why are you trying to get on the telly with your flag?
There is Mars. Telescopic poles. I see the stars.
That is Orion's belt.
Oh, do you know what? Can we add this into flags? Get off your fella's shoulders. You're going to break up after this festival anyway.
I'll tell you the amount of times that someone who I thought I was in with at a festival
just wanted your shoulders.
just wanted to sublet my shoulders. And they'd just be on my shoulders with a sweaty biff at the back of my neck. I had a little damp rat's tail. And I've not
Biffy
got...
Clyro were on.
Secret set. When we collide, we come together. I've got some girl on my shoulders, and then later on I see a necking some lad by the wood fire pizza stall.
Oh yeah, just as Mr. Brightside comes on. It was only a kiss. It was only a biff. Now she's all on my neck, and she's watching the band.
But I didn't have the upper body strength for it. So, like, do you like when two kids get on each other's shoulders and they put a Mac on to try and get into the pub? In like the Little Rascals. It was like that. I was like, left, right.
Melanie hurts my ankles and my knees.
These eager thighs. I'm just Mr. Nice Guy.
That's what it is.
Fucking Mr. Nice Guy me at festivals.
That's got to go. Do you think we can add flags and
birds on his shoulders
as one,
knees and toes,
and put them in?
What are they going to be?
Put them in instead of whingers.
All right, whingers have gone. So what? We've got a 4A and a 4B.
Yeah, like we'll call it like band etiquette. Like, and we can include like the one dickhead that wants to start a mosh pit.
Yeah.
And do you know what? We'll put it all in. The people that fucking queue up at like, and they have to watch Mr. Tumble because they
The Wiggles.
yeah, they have to watch the Wiggles because they want to watch fucking Ed Sheeran at 10:30. So they're sitting there doing yoga with Mr. Motivator because they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And you're like, "We'll pulp her on later."
And I know a couple of Bluey songs. All right, Wingers have gone, so band etiquette.
Yeah, like
which includes
main-
shoulder birds.
Let's call it main stage etiquette.
Okay, main stage etiquette.
It's main stage people, essentially, like
Yeah.
people that get there at 4:30 in the morning to watch the next band. Birds on shoulders and flag knobs.
Okay, number 3.
Fashion. I want to put that further up.
It bothers
That
me
could
for a
be
moment,
one.
but I actually get some enjoyment out of it as well.
Right.
Do you know where you go? Fucking hell.
Right, so corporate, main stage etiquette.
Yeah. Fashion. Number 2, in capitals, piss.
Piss.
It's just so
Rife.
rife. It's so Matt Rife. Right up the nostrils. Get out my face. It fucking stinks.
Yeah,
And it's dehydration piss. It's sugar puff piss.
Yeah. It's Kevin Spacey and Usual Suspects piss.
Yeah.
My piss gonna come out like snot tonight.
It's like it's Chico with a suntan coloured. It's fucking
It's like, what's it piss? Isn't
yeah.
it?
It's horrible. So piss is number 2, and then in at number 1, you know it. I know it. You've had it. We've had it.
I've had food.
Food.
It's food.
Festival food. It's shite.
And even when it's good, it's shite. And even when it's good and not shite, it's 85 quid.
So that's it. There we have it. We've got corporatization.
In at 5.
In at 5. Corporatization of festivals.
In at 4. Oh no, it's not Wingers. In at 4 replaced Wingers in the last minute with main stage etiquette. Your flags, your women on shoulders, and your people who queue up at 7:30 in the morning to watch the headliner.
Stags your flagship. Yeah. Number 3 is the new sort of fast fashion at festivals.
Festival fashion. People flexing their festival fits at 5 the next day.
Ooh, lovely alliteration. Jinx.
In at 2, piss.
Orange piss.
What's it piss?
Iron brew piss.
Yeah.
Syrupy piss.
Oh.
And then number 1 is festival food. If you agree with us, give it a thumbs up.
Let us know what we've forgotten. All the new people that have just tuned in, thanks for joining us. Listen to the other ones. Again, big apology about the audio early on or in the middle or wherever Brennan puts it. If we don't sort it, I pressed record and then didn't press it properly. So go me.
And then if you don't agree, get involved in the comments. We're doing the live show. It's in 2 weeks, maybe 1 week's time.
It's the 20th of July.
We've decided what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to say it now.
No.
No.
We're going to reveal it on our Instagram.
Oh, we're going to reveal it on our
So
Instagram.
follow us on Instagram. I think
At
this is
Proper Rank Pod.
That's what you meant to do, innit?
Yeah. Ring your mum. Like,
his
comment,
mum.
subscribe. Yeah, ring Beryl.
Like the pens. And yeah, we'll see you at the live show, hopefully.
No,
Not
we
a lot
won't.
of tickets left, man.
There's not. There's only a handful.
There's a big, it's just, another one.
That's the dust.
It's, yeah, Thanos. There's a Thanos handful.
The gauntlet of tickets. But until then, we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
I said something.